Now, who's with us now? I'll tell you. Dana Loesch, host of the Dana Show. Your thoughts on those two items just revealed there from our president. What do you say, Dana?
Well, I'm pleased so far, Stuart, and as always, so good to see you this morning. I'm very pleased this far, and I'm really excited to hear the messaging on Iran, particularly because for the previous 8 years, it felt as though we did everything to satiate Iran's appetite for domination. It felt that we compromised so much for Iran and got so little, actually nothing, out of it. And so I'm really pleased to see that this is taking place with this administration, that these are the words that they have, and that the language that the president has had, Stuart, has been so strong against Iran. It's a complete 180 from what we've seen with the previous administration. And that language, Stuart, is exactly what we needed to hear from a president, from the United States president. That language on Iran, that forceful, that's a real line in the sand, if you want to talk about a line in the sand. And finally, I think we see it. And so that's been good. I'm very encouraged by this.
Something that I was encouraged by, which came out yesterday in the meetings in Saudi Arabia, where our president talked about the slaughter of Christians. It's got to stop. I mean, he came right out with it. We haven't heard that in the last decade. We've just not heard it. Now, I thought that was a very welcome change, and you, I'm sure.
Yes, I was very happy to hear that because it is an everyday reality for so many people in that part of the world. Christian genocide, the absolute extermination of Christians in so many areas. He also said Islamic extremism. He said Islamic extremism to Saudi Arabia's face. And he also hit up on a bunch of other points as well that I think are going to go a long way in reestablishing the United States as the bringer of peace. The United States as strength through peace. Look, we'll be friends with you, but don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. And I think that's the message that we're getting out of this administration, and it is one that the United States has needed to have for a long time. There's been a power vacuum. There's been an absence of spine, and it feels like it's back.